On today's episode of Virtual Court with Judge Maya Myers.
No, Your Honor, I would never do something like that, Your Honor. No.
Really? You was a dirty, lying, stinking guy. He said, "Oh, you know that."
Tell me you got a lie.
This is her courtroom. She handles everybody's scenes. She will put you in your place. Don't play mad for Judge Maya Myers.
Good morning, Your Honor. And as provided to you, this is the inter-country virtual courtroom case of Crosby versus Scott. All parties are asked to talk slowly and not to interrupt each other. You are encouraged to speak when prompted to do so or when there is a necessary objection.
Thank you very much, as usually, Nikki. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. Mr. William Crosby, correct?
Yeah, madam, but you can call me Willie.
Okay, Mr. William. You can refer to me as Your Honor, and I would call you William, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Next. You're from Linden, Guyana?
Yeah, born and grew in Linden.
Okay. It says here, Mr. Crosby, that through the help of the CSME, you were able to summon one Miss Petter Scott to court for the return of numerous food items in her possession.
Yeah, Your Honor, she scammed them from me.
I'm sorry, she did what?
She should thief them, she take them. It's not she.
She stole. Okay,
Yes,
I
she
understand.
stole them from me.
Okay, I understand it now. Thank you. Miss Scott, how did you get into contact with Mr. William?
Your Honor, I meet you on Tinder.
Okay, you can set up for me, please. Yeah, thank you. Mr. William, what is Tinder?
Your Honor, you can repeat yourself for me, huh?
Tinder. No problem. Tinder. Ask what is Tinder?
Tinder is it's a dating application, right? It's an app where you just go on for meet friends, or if things get good, you could also meet family, you can make a friend or a family. You know what I'm talking about, Your Honor?
Okay, Mr. William. Right. So, Miss Scott, how long were you and Mr. Crosby speaking before he decided to accuse you of scamping him? Or stealing, in other words.
Your Honor, first of all, means scam nothing, mean thief nothing from Willie.
Okay.
Secondly, we talked for about a month before he started telling me about wanting to come here and open up a business in the country. And by the 5th month, he done started sending things to the business already.
Okay. And what business is that you intended to open, Mr. William?
Well, you see, Your Honor,
Mm-hmm.
my plan was to open a food market in Trinidad, right? I would provide all the goods and stuff from Guyana and then ship them to Trinidad. She find a spot for me and I send she 6 months rent in advance. 6 months, Your Honor. 6 months.
Mr. William, calm yourself, please.
Your Honor.
Mr. William, calm. Mr. William, order, please.
Sorry, Your Honor. Sorry. 6 months.
Calm yourself. I heard you the first time when you said 6 months rent in advance, right? And it says here, the rent for that building was $7,000 a month.
Well done.
So by 6, that is $42,000 TT, right? Along with that, they sent $200,000 worth of food items, right? These food items range from macaroni, let's see, and snacks, all the way, right, all the way to different branded beverages, right? And in addition to that, you also gave her $12,000 TT for her own personal use.
Valid.
Correct?
Correct, Your Honor. Yeah.
Now let me ask you this, Mr. William. You're now meeting this lady for the first time in your life, right? And you're so confident enough to send her such a large quantity of money within a short space of time of what is speaking. You don't think you're moving a little too fast?
No, Your Honor. You see, I the love share and I the trust share too. Past tense, the trust share.
Miss Scott, you feel the same way?
Yeah, nah. To be honest, he was little nice to talk to. And I make sure and put here because I bought him in my bio, but like, will you see that?
At any point in time, speaking to Miss Scott, did you feel like you was not on the same emotional level?
Your Honor,
Mm-hmm.
the girl there, she was a queen. You understand me? We even talk about getting married. She even went and looked for ring them. And I got all the pictures there, so you know, I can show you them pictures. I got all of
Okay,
them.
Mr. William. Okay.
I got to show you.
Okay, Mr. William. Miss Scott, for someone that say here because of boredom, right? You took this to a whole new level.
Yeah, but of course, it was just for the fun of it, you know. Listen, the borders was closed, and I didn't really think the possibility of seeing them was anywhere close. So I was just having a little pandemic fun, that's all. That's all.
Oh, pandemic fun. Understand now. So it was so much of fun that you didn't consider how this man would have feel because you just on pandemic fun.
Your Honor, but I got to be delusional to study that this man not even saying that he currently married and have a whole family in Guyana. He not even saying that.
Married is saying the Miss Scott.
Married, 3 children.
Nikki, you hear me?
Yeah,
now with my own 2 ears and I ain't all right now.
I really don't know who wrong or right here, you know. But let me tell you something. Thank God it's justice I working on. Mr. William, let me ask you something, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wife, aware that you in all this commotion here in Trinidad?
No, Your Honor, and I would just like if we could just, at this point, keep her away from me. Keep us away.
Oh, so you want to keep her away, but let me ask you something, right? You don't find that unfair, but let me tell you something before you answer that. Speak up, please, because it's very loud just now in my court.
Your Honor, I was saying no, but I would prefer to keep her away as long as I can. Please, between us. Please.
Yes, because you don't see that's unfair to your whole family in Guyana.
Not really, you know. Your Honor, you know, you see, I am of the Islam faith. Right?
Really? I thought you told me you don't align yourself with any religion. Really? Would this come up?
No, I never said that. I said, when I come to Trinidad, I got married, you are religion, not gonna be an issue. That was me words. Eh? Tell the truth, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Mr. William. So,
Tirana?
I don't understand. So in Guyana, you're a Muslim,
Yes.
but over here in Trinidad, you're a heathen.
No, Your Honor, it's not like, no, Your Honor. It's not one.
Then what is it like then, Mr. William? You have the flow. What is it like?
You see, Your Honor, I didn't want to force Islam on her. right? The plan was for introduce it to shop piece by piece when I settle in Trinidad. That is the plan, yeah.
Settle where? How could you be settled in Trinidad when you're very much so settled in Guyana? Don't even think about answering that, Mr. President. Okay? My advice to you, sir, stay settled in Guyana, please.
Please.
Miss Scott, where are Mr. Williams' things?
Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, he can get back his money if he wants to.
No, Miss Scott, I don't ask you if he could get back his money or not. I asked you where are his things, from the money to the items that he would have sent to you.
Your Honor, well, the money he sent for me, that mine.
Godfather, Miss Scott, I did not ask you what is yours from what wasn't. Nikki, see if you could contact Lopez, our Spanish translator, and have him in here, please.
Yes, Your Honor, make him contact.
Miss Scott, let me ask you this again in English this time, right? Because I think we get lost in translation. Where are Mr. William things from the money to the item?
When my thing them there?
Your Honor, I pay the rent and I use the money he give man.
And
I use the food items towards a hamper drive for the unfortunate.
What she said that? What she do?
Mr. Scott, I'm sorry, Mr. Crosby. Damn. Miss
What she said
Scott,
she do?
Mr. William. Miss Scott took it upon herself to give your stuff to the less fortunate, sir.
Come on. That's not it.
Miss Scott, well, by the looks of it, I clearly seeing, but I would still ask. You consulted Mr. William before you gave away his items?
No, Your Honor.
And why is that?
Your Honor, it reached a point where I thought, well, this man had to have money to waste because every time I tell him about the business, he not even taking me on. He saying, not now, my love. Business not the center of the fortress. We go and study business after. I gonna dwell in the immaculate love of my Amazon queen. All kind of thing this man was telling me, Honor. He took off my ears until half the goods expire. And when I tell him, look, the goods expiring, he tell me to throw them away or to give them to the unfortunate. So that is what I do.
What is so funny, Mr. William?
Nothing, Your Honor. Nothing.
Were you aware that the items were expiring, sir?
No, Your Honor. Me no though.
But did you grant Miss Scott the permission to give away the items?
No, Your Honor. Me, I would never do something like that, Your Honor. No.
Really? You is a dirty lying stinking guy. He said, oh, you know that.
Miss
Tell
Scott,
me, you
Miss
can't
Scott and Mr. Crosby, Mr. Crosby. I'm gonna tell you something, right? Well, you're big. Calm all yourself, please. Don't forget what Patolia is.
Inappropriate language and gestures is seen as a violation within this courtroom, and this earns you a warning strike. 3 warning strikes can have you removed from this session by the judge's request.
Miss Scott, you have any proof of Mr. Crosby giving you permission to give away his items? You have any
No,
proof
Your
of it?
Honor.
And you have any proof of these goods expiring?
No,
And
Your
sit
Honor.
up, please. Sit up. I'm not hearing you.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Crosby, you have anything else you want to add?
I just wish that I could have built a union of love with Sheila.
Really, you
That's all
really
I wish.
delusional, you know. You're delusional, really, boy. Oh
Okay,
gosh.
Miss Scott. If he is delusional, what does that make you? Hmm?
Thief. A thief.
Nikki, that was not for you to answer. Listen, Miss Scott, you have up to 72 months to repay Mr. William in the sum of $200,000 TT, right? With the understanding that this was one of a relationship misunderstanding, right? Payments are to happen in the amount of $3,000 TT via wire services monthly and no direct contact. All right, Ms. Scott? Failure to do so can have you face up to 10 years imprisonment.
10?
10 years imprisonment, Ms. Scott. The money, however, that was given to the landlord must be refunded and picked up by said landlord. All right? You don't have to repay the money that he gave you for your own personal use. All right? Mr. William, don't let this happen again, please. Anyways, all the best in all your future endeavors. Have a good day. Case closed.
Signing off.
Actually, get a Guyanese judged by Alanis Trinidad on itself. So of course, an Alanis would not touch it. So
Mr. Williams, take your comments, your masculine comments out of my courtroom, please. Nikki,
Yes, Your Honor.
thank you. But please remember your comments within the courtroom. Keep them to yourself, love.
You can let me finish.
No, because I'm
Well,
not
just
making
now,
comments.
Miss Ade, Miss Ade, Miss Ade, and Mr. Harry.